Hey guys, Addict Cyclist, just with a few more parts trickling in for my my new build coming up here. One of the reasons why I went with Ultegra is one, cost. We're splitting hairs now with Dura Ace when it comes to weight. Yes, the shiny black, it looks nice, but I also do like this matte texture and finish on the Ultegra. The biggest difference, which is the reason why you don't see a cassette here, is I did order a Dura Ace 1130 cassette, which is 223 grams, versus the Ultegra, which is about 290. So you're give or take, on average about 70-gram difference between the two, which is the majority of the bulk of the difference between Ultegra and Dura Ace. The cranks are within, I think, 15 grams of each other. The rotors are the exact same weight, but the Dura Ace has just some black finishing here, like the XTR rotors. We're starting to split hairs. Everything in the rest of the group set starts to add up over 100 grams. So maybe a little bit lighter in the STI, a little bit lighter on the rear derailleur, a little bit lighter on the calipers, and the front mech is, again, it's just splitting hairs there. But the majority of it was the cassette. And again, it's the 100 grams is basically spread out over the rest of the group set. But for double the cost, I just couldn't justify it. And like at this point, like I said, I got the majority of what I needed here with the addition of the Dura Ace cassette. And I will give a huge shout out to Euro Bike Parts. They specialize in Shimano, and they are tremendously discounted compared to what I found on other sites like Competitive or Jensen, or Backcountry, which is also competitive, and some other sites that are selling Dura Ace and Ultegra. So I'll put a link to them. I don't get anything from them. I just wanted to make that known. Dom over there is super responsive. Emails within 10-15 minutes. Orders done. Invoices out. I was going to order a Presta cassette. Put the order in, and unfortunately said there was 1 or 2 units in stock, and I guess they're en route counted as in stock. So they didn't have it available when I reached out to them. But like I said, I ended up going with the Dura Ace. It was, I think, a $30 difference, $20 difference, and nothing's going to shift better than the Hyperglide with the Shimano. Although the Presta is very cool and unique, it's basically one piece, and it looks really awesome. It's a little bit lighter, marginally lighter. But like I said, I just had the option to go with Dura Ace, and I just figured I'll keep the Shimano group set together here. So just wanted to give an update here. So parts are starting to trickle in. Waiting for the frame, bottom bracket, ceramic speed bottom bracket, and direct mount hanger from Frames and Gear, the cassette, and I think that's basically it. I may or may not go with an oversized pulley on this bike. What I typically do is if I have a stock wheel like this, what I'll do is I'll take the Shimano or whatever the factory grease is, which is kind of tacky, and I'll clean it out, and I'll use the low friction grease here, because again, these bearings are not loaded. They're just free spinning. So again, not as important as maybe a bottom bracket, which has got load on it, which is why I always typically go ceramic, although it probably may or may not be any benefit whatever at all. But I do like the smoothness and how it feels, so I did continue to go that route for a bottom bracket. But I might just end up keeping the stock cage here and just put some low friction grease in there and call it a day. So we'll see what I do there. So but yeah, just wanted to get this update here, and continue to stay tuned as parts trickle in, and we get this build underway. Thanks.